Hey guys, it's PatrickStarrr. Welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a get ready with me talking about my identity. It is June. Happy Pride. I am on my way to a friend's wedding. The beautiful CJ and Elle are getting married today, and Peter and I are last minute as always, so we have a very short amount of time to get ready. So if you guys want to get ready with me, bust out your makeup. Let's get ready together, girl, because we have a lot to talk about. It's been such a long time since I have been able to sit down, talk with you guys, and do my makeup because I have a brand and we've been doing launches on launches on launches. Our latest and greatest launch, Brow Kiki, has launched. I will talk about that a little bit more when I'm doing my eyebrows. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. And don't forget, makeup is a one size fits all. Okay guys, so this is a Brow Kiki right here. These are pencils, if you guys haven't seen it. They're beautiful pencils. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade medium brown. And I have been kind of trying to, ooh, my contacts. Where's my contacts? Oh, it's in my pocket. And yes, I have my nails somewhere with me. Best eye drops ever, Lumify. They really whiten your eyes and lubricate. Oh, and before we do the brows, I'm gonna go ahead and take Secure the Blur. You guys, it's been so long since I have sat here and done my makeup because I think last year was really hard for a lot of us YouTubers because we didn't want to create content and there was just so much going on. And I feel like now that things are like starting to open up, I feel better, like, you know, in terms of like headspace, wanting to film. And on top of everything, we've been doing so much with the brand One Size Beauty. All right, I have my Secure the Blur patches on, my contacts, and I think we are good. I'm gonna go ahead and have a little brow kiki with this pencil. I have been trying my hardest and my best to recreate Makeup by Ariel's makeup on me because he really slayed my face. One of the things that I learned from him was taking my brows a lot closer. So as you can see, I'm bringing that brow in and I'm gonna like elongate this brow right here and kind of like, that's where my brow is gonna be. It looks so weird, but it really makes a difference when I do my contour like on my nose. By the way, if you guys haven't seen that Makeup by Ariel video, it is literally a free masterclass. There are so many comments on there talking about, oh my gosh, this is like, I don't deserve this, it's a free masterclass. It legit is, and I'm so honored that Makeup by Ariel was kind enough to do that video with me, because guys, it legit is a masterclass. One of the many things that I learned on there was like eyebrows. And so I've been trying to perfect that. This color and this shade is like literally the perfect shade for me. Do you guys see how fast and easy that was to do? Now I'm gonna go ahead and take that and just fake the hairs towards the front. And for here, because it's only skin, I'm gonna go ahead and take a mix of like dark brown and medium brown to get like a realistic effect. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was literally talking for the past 20 minutes and it was not recording. Classic YouTuber, you can tell it's been a while. So I did my brows, love it. The brows are closer. I concealed my brows with the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan Sand. And as you can see, they are really freaking close. This is very much a preference, but when I go in with my beauty blender and I blend, naturally the brow is gonna like separate and it'll give it like this natural faded look. And I learned this from that masterclass with Makeup by Ariel. He's only done my makeup once, and I'm really hoping and praying that he gets to touch my face again because he's just that talented, and I hope you guys are able to check out that video. Anyways, I moved on and I went ahead and did my eyeshadow with the Visionary palette by One Size Beauty. But today, really quick, what I was talking about, which was like the most important part of the video, was my identity. I am going to a wedding today. I'm wearing a dress and I'm wearing a wig, and I did a video a few years ago called I Am a Man, and I talked about my identity then, but I feel like that's been years ago, so I thought I wanted to do this in celebration of Pride to talk about my identity, maybe hopefully inspire those that if you don't have an identity right now, that's totally okay. I was talking to my friend about life, and that life is like a book. For me, I keep turning the page, I keep writing my story, I keep finding new things about myself, and I feel like for people out there watching, it's okay to not have an identity right now. You may be trans, you may be non-binary, you may be he, him, or they, them, or she, her. That's totally fine. But for me, I wanted to come on here and talk about my identity. I identify as he, him, and I am gay. And it may be confusing to people when I wear like a wig and a dress. To me, that's just how I like to express myself. And right now, if people are watching this like, bitch, you're trans, I've gotten that so many times. And at the end of the day, when I go to bed, who I go to bed with, I am G-A-Y, gay, yeah, okay? And a lot of people have told me that over the years, girl, you're trans, or you get your titties done, or you get hormones, and it's not me. But yeah, that is the video and we're done. Let me go ahead and cut my crease and I'll be right back to talk about things that are important to me. Okay, now that I cut my crease, I'm gonna go ahead and take this vanilla color from the Visionary palette called Manila Sands. And pat this on the lid just to seal that little concealer cut crease moment. Okay, let's talk about things that are important to me. I feel like if I talk about things that are important to me, kind of like shows a little bit more of me and who I am and what is important to me. So for me, like my health has been important to me. Me and Peter have the same trainer, Manny, who I have been working out with since for a couple months now. And I have been literally plus size and overweight for the majority, if not my whole life. And I wanted to get a little bit healthier so I can just take care of my body. And I feel like for the past 8 years, I've been on YouTube for 8 years as PatrickStarrr. I have given PatrickStarrr like the front seat. And for me, in terms of like my identity, like just this year, I'm like, you know what? I think it's time to treat me, Patrick, you know, with a little bit more love and like respect. And that's where I'm coming from in terms of like this identity video as well. And if you guys didn't know, I have a podcast called Say Yes to the Guest. I had an amazing guest by the name of Jen Atkin, and she said, you know, she practices gratitude. And when I did that episode with her and I interviewed her about her success and how she looks at life, she said that she practices gratitude on the daily. And I was like, oh my God, I don't really schedule that or practice that regularly. I mean, I do pray, but I don't practice gratitude. And I was like, oh my God, I need to do that. And so I feel like if you at home like are going through it, I think just looking at the cup half full in your life is gonna be really, really, really important. Another thing that's important to me is my family. If you guys didn't know, my parents are retired. And if you guys didn't see that video, I remodeled my parents' entire kitchen in Orlando, Florida. I grew up in Orlando. My parents still live in that same home. As an anniversary gift last year, I wanted to remodel their kitchen. And after seeing the kitchen done and the rest of the house looking a little bit plain, I was like, let me just remodel the home as a retirement gift for them. So I am so excited to show you guys. I remodeled the home, like the garage. I converted it into a theater. I moved the entire powder bathroom next to in the garage, which is now the theater. I have moved the dining room into a den and the den into a dining room. It's this whole bit, and I'm excited to show you guys that process and that journey. We're literally weeks away from being done, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. They're so happy. The furniture's coming in, but because of COVID, like things are getting delayed, but stay tuned for that. My family's important to me, my health, and also my brand One Size is important to me. It's taken so much out of me in my life and my time. I feel like I haven't been on YouTube. I haven't grown like millions of subscribers just because I've been doing this for 8 years now, and this is what's important to me, my health, my family, and now my brand One Size. Speaking of One Size, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Point Made liquid eyeliner. I cannot talk and do liner, let alone breathe. I have to hold my breath every time I do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner, and I'll be right back to do the rest of the face. I just don't like my eyeshadow today. I'm just gonna make it work. I'm gonna hope for lashes to make it better, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and color correct. These freckles need to go. Peter's looking at me. We gotta go or else we're gonna hit traffic, and I don't wanna be late. You don't wanna be that person walking in when the ceremony is going on, which we won't. Gonna go ahead and do that, and then take Secure the Blur. Guys, if you guys have not tried this primer, literally blurs the freaking skin. I love using it right here because on my cheeks and on my nose, and just taking the remainder of it like on the rest of my face, but literally snatches the skin so fiercely. So next for foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Lancome Tint Idole 24-Hour Wear Foundation in the color 450 Suede Neutral. Oh, what was I talking about before? I was talking about what means a lot to me, and I feel like COVID and the pandemic had allowed me to really dig deep and see that, because when you live in LA and there's like beauty events and red carpets you guys have seen here on my channel, it just gets so loud and noisy and distracting and you can't really hear yourself. But I think over the past year, I've been able to really hear myself and hone in on focusing on what's important in the world and what's important in my life. And I hope that goes for everybody else too. We survived an election, we survived a pandemic, and it's just a lot. This morning, my friend was like, oh my God, so-and-so is having a beauty event. And I was like, what? This brand is having a beauty event now? And so that kind of shook me. And I was like, I don't know, babe, if I'm gonna wanna go to that event, because I'm just so like in it right now and I'm happy where I'm at. Not to say that I'll never go to a beauty event, but in terms of like where I'm at right now, I'm moving and grooving. Wait, what?
Wait, you're going to a wedding?
No, like a beauty event. Peter's saying like a wedding, like this is someone that means a lot to us. Like there's a wedding where it's like personal, but like to go to a beauty brand, an event with people that you don't know, and it's just like a lot. Like, but for personal stuff, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and go really fast. I'm just adding a little bit more coverage with the Kryolan TV paint stick. And guys, today I really do not know what freaking dress to wear today. I know it's gonna be in the green family because that's what I have. Guys, I'm literally gonna be a catfish today at this wedding. And you know what? I love weddings because you know what? I love love. And I'm so happy that CJ is getting married today. I in fact met her before they even met. So awesome. We're gonna have a good old time. You know what, today can spew off. Today's title of the video, my identity, can go into so many different directions. When I tell you I had to do a lot of soul searching with one size and the identity of like the brand, that's one thing. And you know, I'm so happy and proud of what I've done with my amazing team in less than a year, because we really had to look deep down into who we are as a brand and figure it out. And I feel like anybody, if you're a YouTuber or if you're a business owner or if you want to start your own thing, you know, identity is so important. And you know what? You don't have to know it right away. You know, I think just learning and taking baby steps, like practicing gratitude, like what are you grateful for with the brand? Like every launch that I had, ever since I launched Go Off, there were successes. There were things that, you know, didn't go as planned. And you know what? That was a part of like, you know, like the gratitude. Hey, what did we like? What are we thankful for? And how can we learn from this and make things 10 times better? And that's something that I'm excited to share with you today in terms of like your own identity and your brand identity, and just to be fearless. I think in discovering who you are, you really have to like own your shit and your power and not take anyone's bullshit. Speaking of bullshit, do you see how my brows just widened the fuck back up? I'm so mad. And I literally have 10 minutes to get ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and cream contour with Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NW45. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cream contour. This is such an extra step, but it makes a difference in like flash pictures because the liquid, when the flash goes off, shows through the powder. So I really think it's important to have this underneath all of the powder that I'm about to do, because you guys know I love powdering my face. I feel like I'm also the only influencer to still use this foundation. And you know what? I'm proud of it, not ashamed, and it really makes a difference. Oh, and don't forget the nose. The brush that I'm gonna use is this Makeup by Ariel brush. These are probably still sold out, but it's so freaking good on the skin. I'm just gonna go ahead and buff this out. Do you guys see how beautiful it's looking on the face. Guys, this is legit a real get ready with me. I try to keep these as real as possible because I really got somewhere to fucking go. And that is a wedding. And Peter's like, hurry the fuck up. Okay, as I let that concealer kind of like bake into my face, I'm gonna go ahead and get my Turn Up the Base foundation powders ready. This technique, I'm so excited to show you guys. It's called reverse baking, where I use powder foundation, the Turn Up the Base powder foundation, to set my face. See, the thing about being a YouTuber is like, I really have my trust in the monitor. But sometimes I don't be looking at my makeup up close like I am right now, and I get in trouble because my makeup just looks ridiculous in person. But since I'm going somewhere, I really want to make sure that my makeup looks somewhat decent to make sure we're not looking crazy. Okay guys, so I'm in a rush. I'm gonna take peach sugar. I totally forgot to do this. This is by Mitchell. This is the most beautiful liquid blush. And I'm just gonna apply this right here. And this looks really pretty under all the makeup. I'm gonna take the butt end of the beauty blender and just blend this out onto my face. This is the moment of truth. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Sigma brush and my Turn Up the Base in the shade Medium 2 Neutral Rosy. This is reverse baking right here. I blended out all my creams, like my cream blush, my contour, my highlight, my foundation, to where I pretty much am happy with it. Well, the reason why I love reverse baking is because getting like the coverage that I want, and it's the lightest, beautiful, most soft focus powder, because there's rice silk powder in this. And then after I do my whole face like this, I'll go ahead and I'll bake everything. So then I'll be pushing in this into the cream, and that loose setting powder is kind of like a reinforcer to my makeup. Do you guys see? I haven't even baked my skin. It's looking so gorgeous. Oh, try not to express too much because you just end up looking a little bit crazy. For the outside of my face, I'm gonna take Medium Dark 6. Kind of like almost like the contour areas, but not. I haven't baked yet. Guys, watch this. I haven't baked yet. And I find myself using less loose powder, which makes it look less heavy. And this just settles into the cream nicely. Not like the lines or anything, but it just blends and melts with the creams nicely. That it's literally my obsession. Then my face powder is called Medium 5. This is what I wear like with nothing on my face. I could wear this color literally normally. You could see I'm just gonna use this between the highlight and the contour-ish bronzer shade. Still gonna contour, but this is what we have right here. How pretty does that look? Now it's time to bake and press everything in. You know what, as a YouTuber, you know, being a makeup beauty guru, whatever, I am not ashamed having gotten my makeup done by other people. I know that it was like a thing for people to be like, oh, why do they have a makeup artist? Why? You know what, I'm learning, okay? There's no school to go to, you know, to the YouTube beauty school. You know, it's just like you watch and you learn. You stop, look, and listen, very much that. And so for me, getting my makeup done, I've learned from amazing people like PatrickStarrr, Makeup by Ariel, Harush, my friend Ronnie, and I just love getting my makeup done because I learned something new and I'm able to practice it here and share my personal take with all of you, because what they do on me is literally like third-person application where they're doing someone else's makeup. I'm able to take all those techniques that they do on me, third-person basis, and apply it in first person like I am right now and doing my makeup, so you guys can see how the freak these techniques that I've learned turns out. You know what, not bad. Okay, so the lashes that I have been using, I'm obsessed with. I also use these Untitled Banks. is the Rocale Beauty Lashes. Rocale is an amazing celebrity makeup artist, has done Demi Lovato, Beyonce, the Kardashians, so many celebrities, and he has his own lash line. I love supporting his brand, and this is the style Supermoon, and it's called Rocale Beauty. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my eyes, and also Nikki the Dragon swears by this style. Alright guys, I got my lashes on. We're almost to the finish line. This little freaking pincher saves my life. Don't knock me for my nails. I'm gonna go ahead and get my nails in the car. And this device literally just pinches my lashes so freaking pretty that it's literally a must-have for me. And I will say, do not forget to tight line under your lash line. I use brown in my waterline by one side, and I use black in my upper waterline. You know, since this video is about identity, you know what, and I'm going to a wedding, it's just crazy. I really hope that the more we educate people about the different identifying people out there, that we're able to find people that love us and are able to love us without shame. I think that's the one thing that is hard for me, because to find, like, you know, I am gay, but I wear makeup. I look like a woman, so I'm not trans, so it's hard for me to find people that date. Like, that topic in itself, I know a lot of people out there, or boys in makeup, are like nodding their heads with me. It is very hard to find a significant other identifying as such, but you know, I hopefully with the power of social media and change, people could see beyond like what they see on the outside and really take the time to get to know us for who we are and what we stand for, and love me for me. I want true love, damn it. All right, time for the Ariel blush technique. He literally puts it literally under my eyes. Gonna go ahead and do one of these right here. Guys, we are in such a rush. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose, and I'm gonna go ahead, get changed. I'm gonna jump in the car and tell you what lip I am wearing and show you the final look, hopefully at the wedding, in my full regalia. Alright guys, this is the finished look. We made it to the wedding on time. CJ looked absolutely beautiful. Congratulations to CJ and to Elle. This is my dress. I've worn it a few times. It's the only thing that fits me. And I paired it with a brunette wig and then a classic makeup by Ariel looking glam with a matte lip. And y'all, I am sweating under this, but my foundation looks really, really flawless. I hope you guys enjoy this get ready with me, because I really actually went somewhere. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget, makeup is a one size fits all, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.